Hello again, and welcome to class 3. Um, this one is all about hostess coaching. You might want to grab your pen and paper because there's a couple little things you might want to write down on this one. The rule to great hostess coaching is to be genuinely interested in helping your hostess have the absolute best party she's ever had in her entire life. But you need to be genuinely interested, okay? When you are genuinely interested, you'll go the extra mile to make sure that you talk to her every 3 days to make sure she knows exactly what needs to happen for this to be the absolute best party she's ever had. And always make it all about her, not about you. Okay, it's not about you making money. This is all about her having the best party with the most fun that she's ever had. Okay. You want to start your hostess coaching right at the party itself, where you meet this girl or wherever it's at, where you actually initially get her as a hostess. You want to take a few minutes and set her up to be a great hostess. Okay. First thing, of course, is what you're going to do is you're going to give her the hostess pack. Okay. First off, you're going to pick the date. Okay. Pick the date and you want to put it right on or right after payday. We've already covered this and why it's so important. And don't be afraid to say, we want to put this right on or right after payday so everybody has their money for all the goodies that they're wanting to take home with them that night. So get your party date down. Get a time down. Okay. Then you want to give her a hostess pack. You want to walk her through it right then and there. This is important. You want to set your hostesses up from the very beginning to be successful. So stop whatever you're doing. I know you got 3 or 4 people or 10 people waiting in the hall to give you an order and give you their money. That's good. That's paycheck today. But what you're working on right now is your future paycheck. So take that few extra minutes and go over her hostess pack with her. Walk her through it. Tell her why everything's in there. Show her how to fill out an absentee order form. If she knows how to take absentee orders, guess what? She can have her orders already waiting for you. Money, as you walk in the door, it's already there. Okay? So take the few seconds it's going to take to walk her through that hostess pack. And don't forget the 4 steps to success. Inside, front, cover. We went over this at the last training, last class. Those 4 steps are incredibly important. She needs to understand why those things are so important. So just point it out and take a minute and walk her through those 4 things. Remember, no kids, bring their money, no food before or during the party, double invite and keep a list. Those 4 things. Walk her through those things, okay? And then after you have handed her a hostess package and tell her you'll be in touch, okay, the very next day, within 24 hours, you want to make sure you get her started, with your contact with her within 24 hours. Send her a thank you, okay? Text her, it was so nice meeting you last night. I just can't wait to do your party on May 25th. On Saturday. We're going to have so much fun. If there's anything I can do to make this party more exciting or more fun for you and your friends, please let me know. Okay? Otherwise, I plan on having a blast, or do it, whatever. Just a thank you. A quick little thank you can be, you can do it any way you want to. You can put it in the mail. You can do it by text. You can call her and leave a message. There's email her. Just within 24 hours. Touch base and thank her for booking a party with you. Then within 24 hours of that, you want to make sure you want to do one of the invitations on your phone. If you don't know how to do this, get with your upline. It's a program that you're going to download to your phone. It's called Phonto, Phonto, and it's a little red. It's got a P on it, okay? It's a little app that you're going to download onto your phone, Phonto. What this does is it allows you to create invitations on your phone, and it becomes a picture, okay? And you personalize it with her name, her address, her telephone number, the date and time of the party, the whole 9 yards. These little invitations are already done, and they're on the back office, or just ask your upline to send them to you. There's one for girls' night out. There's one for couples parties. There's one for bachelorette parties. There's one for Dirty Santa. I think we even got one for Dirty Santa. But seriously, you just need to ask for the invitations. okay, the phone invitations, and they'll send you that little picture. And then you're going to take the picture, download it into Photo, and then fill it out. It's just an invitation. What you're going to do is save that to your phone, and then you're going to just text it to her. It's a little picture that you're just texting to her, and it's an invitation to her party. She's going to put that into her photo gallery, and then she's going to send it to all of her people. Okay? Within 24 hours after the thank you, you want to make sure you get her an invitation onto her phone so she can turn around and start inviting people to her party. Okay, the photo thing is really easy. Ask your leader how to do it. Ask me how to do it. I will walk you through it. It takes 3 minutes for me to walk you through how to do it. It's really, really easy. Okay. And then, ladies, every 3 days after that, you need to be talking to your hostess. Okay, every 3 days. And a lot of girls is like, oh my God, every 3 days. What am I going to say to people? Every 3 days for 3 weeks. Believe it or not, we have tons of hostess coaching ready and waiting to go. Okay, it's on the back office under coaching. Okay, so when you log in, go to downloads, find coaching. Okay, and you're going to find all these little text pictures that are of the 4 things that we talked about, the 4 things that can make or break your party. They're right there on the back of on the phone on your, I don't know if you can see these. These are on my phone. Okay, like this one is the first one that I send right there. Oops, get back out of there. Come on, back up. There you go. This one right here, I don't know if you can see it, but this is the first one. Keep messing things up. There you go. Come on. There you go. This right here. I'm not sure that you can see it, okay? But this is the first one that I sent, okay? This one, it says, your For Ladies Only party will be too much fun to miss. Double and fight and keep a list. It's all right here, okay? And then 3 weeks, listen to me. 3 days later, they get the next one. Okay. And then 3 days later, they get the next one after that. I mean, there's tons of these, absolutely tons of these on the back office. There's one about 10 to win with a crown. When you have 10 people to your party, you win everything. There's cartoons back there. They're just ways to touch base and say hi, kind of thing. But there are tons of these photos that were made for your phone for hostess coaching, and they're all under coaching. So make sure that you add those to, email those to you. You can take them because they're pictures. Take them and send them to your email, and then send them from your email to your phone. Okay, or there might be an easier way to do it. I'm not sure. As you can see, I'm older, so therefore I'm not tech savvy. Okay, I just know that if you need these pictures, ask me, and I will forward them to you, and you can just save them to your gallery that way. But you do need to talk to your people every 3 days. Absolutely every 3 days, up until the last 3 days of the party. Past 3 days before the party, and those 3 days before the party, you're going to talk to her every day. And the reason why is because 2 days before the party, you're going to ask her for directions. Okay, get directions 3 days before the party. Okay, so it's like today is Thursday. She's having her party on Saturday. Okay, so no, take that back. She's having a party on Saturday, and this is Thursday. That's right. Okay, so on Thursday, you're going to call and get directions. Okay. Friday, you're going to call and get a head count. You're going to text her and get a head count. Ask her to call through her friends and remind everybody about her party and get her head count of who's going to be showing up at her party the next day. Okay. And then the day of her party, you want to make sure that you send her a little text saying just the last minute stuff, like don't forget, you need to gather up enough pins for everybody to play the games at the party. And don't forget, I need a private place to take orders. I really would like to do it in the bedroom so I can use your bed as a huge table and put all my extra goodies all over your bed. That way, as the girls come in, there's like, oh, I want one of these, one of these, one of these, just make their little shopping area. Really nice. And then the other thing is remind her no food. Keep the food completely out of sight. Drinks only, food out of sight until after the presentation. Remind her of those 3 things the day of the party. Okay. I always send it first thing in the morning saying, hi, sunshine, your party's today, and I'm running around like a crazy person trying to get everything done. There are 3 things that you can help me with. And that's when I list them off. Please gather up enough pins for everybody to play the games. Just remember, I do need to take orders in private, so I need a private place to take orders where I can spread out my stuff. And number 3 is don't forget to keep the food totally out of sight. Drinks only before and during the party, food after. Okay, those 3 things is what they get the day of the party. That way I know everything is totally covered. I mean, we are covered. Okay, you walk in the door and she has pins, the food's out of sight, she's point you to the bedroom where she wants you to take orders. I mean, it's so nice. Okay, but to have all this happen and make it smooth, you've got to do your hostess coaching. I cannot stress enough how important doing your hostess coaching every 3 days is. Okay, you can do it by mail, you can do it by email, you can do it by text, you can leave messages on the phone, but every 3 days, or a combination of any of those things. As a matter of fact, I use 2 of those things. Actually 3. I use an email to send her a copy of the e-catalog right off the bat. I thank her for booking a party with me. Okay, so when I booked her, I made sure I got her email, and I send her an e-catalog. This is so that anybody that can't make it to her party, she can email the catalog to the person that so they can just flip through it on their catalog on their computer, and that way they can go to the website and just place their order right then and there. How easy is that, right? And it's, of course, a thank you note. And then 3 days later, of course, we start the hostess, the four things that can make or break our party. I start those 3 days later, okay? And then we go all the way through, and then at the end, those, the 3 days before the party, boom, 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 directions, head count, and then, of course, the last minute things that make this party. And seriously, when you do it like that, you walk in, and this party goes so smooth because everything is done. I mean, it's wonderful. Okay, girls, first for your first code word, do grab your pen, write this down. Your first code word is, actually you got 2, hostess coaching. Okay, hostess coaching is your first 2 code words. So write those down. Okay, and I'm sure I mentioned it, but all of this coaching stuff, okay, is in your downloads under coaching. Go through there and look at all of it. You'll be amazed at how much there is, because you're gonna love having that much to play with and decide what you like to work with. Okay. Okay. The 4 main things that we went over at the last class, and we're touching base with it on this one, the 4 things that can make her break her party, okay? Those text pictures I'm talking about, okay, they go over these 4 things in detail, okay? So that when you send her these pictures with a little, and always make sure you send a little note, okay, personal note. You want to send the picture that says, double invite, it's too much fun to miss. Then at the bottom of that picture, you want to send something like, I'm so excited about your party, I can't wait till May 26th. Okay, just a little something from you. And then also, you also want to end every text that you send to a hostess, you want to end with a question. Okay, now why is a question important? Well, because you may be texting somebody a whole bunch of stuff and not asking a question that they have to answer, and you're not even texting the right person. I have done this, okay? I've been texting somebody for a month, all right? And it's not even the right person. But the person who was receiving it never said that it was the wrong person, okay? The only way that she knew that I was even out there and that I was hostess coaching her is because every Wednesday I send something in the mail. Every Wednesday, that's my mail day, okay? And everybody that has a party on the books in the upcoming weeks, they get a little postcard from me. And I have like 6 different postcards that I send. And if your party is 6 weeks away, you get this one. If it's 5 weeks away, it's this one. If you're 4 weeks away, it's this one. It's 3 weeks away, it's this one. And you'll also find those under coaching. They're called fold-ups, okay? I think or mail. They're under mail. That's what it is. And what it is just you get them printed, and it's just a sheet of paper that you fold into 4s. And what happens is when you fold it into 4s, okay, like this, so just a regular sheet of paper, okay, that you fold it into 4s, and then it becomes a little postcard for it. It says something right here, and then you open it up, and it says stuff in here, and then close it, and it says stuff here, Okay, you put that in a little envelope. It costs you whatever the mail is costing these days, and you send that off. Okay, and you do it every Wednesday. That's the only reason why that particular party held is because she was getting stuff in the mail from me. Okay, but when I went to go get directions, that's when I found out that I had the wrong phone number. So make sure that you end with a question. Okay, like have you added me to your contacts so you always know that it's me calling? Question mark. Okay, send another little picture text and end it with something like is there anything special you want me to bring to the party for you? Question mark. Okay, another one could be has the girls been asking to see something particular from the catalog? Question mark. Okay, it can be anything. Just make sure whatever you say to her, you end your text with a question. You want them engaging with you. If you're not engaging with you, this party's probably not even going to hold. Okay, because this is not important to her. She's not engaging with you. Okay, so end your text with a question. Okay, say a little something and then end with a question. All right, very simple item to do, but it's important. Okay, your next code word is makes, two code words. Makes, M-A-K-E-S, you, Y-O-U, right there. Okay, and ladies, if you want more training on coaching, there is a ton of it. Okay, when you log into the back office, just go to the downloads and then click on coaching. There's tons of stuff in there. Okay, about hostess coaching. The reason why we give you so much is because we know this for a fact. We're not just making it up. We're not making work for you. We know for a fact that if you do not hostess coach the right way, and when I say the right way, you can touch base with her once a week. Does that make her think that you're excited about her party? You can talk to her once every 2 weeks. Think you give a crap whether or not she has a good party? Okay, ladies, little hint here. Your hostesses will only work on their parties when you contact them. Did you know that? They only work on their parties when you contact them. How often, how much do you want them working on their party? How many people do you want them inviting? How many plans are they making with their friends and family about getting together? When, they only work on their party when you contact them. How often do you want them to work on their party? Okay, I want mine working on their party every 3 days. I want my parties to be great. I want a $1,000 party. If I leave my house, I want to make money. Okay, so I'm going to do everything in my power, because if I haven't already told you, ladies, 90% of what you make before you even walk in the door is already determined. 90%. If you're enthusiastic and you've got your hostess all enthusiastic, she's got all her friends enthusiastic. You've already told everybody told her to tell everybody to bring money. A couple of the girls have already asked for specific things because they know that they want to get those. So you're bringing those with you. I mean, everybody's all excited and ready to go when you walk in the door. Ladies, 90% of the money that is going to be spent at your party is already predetermined before you even walk in the door. And it's all done through hostess coaching. So if you want the minimum amount of sales and bookings and fun, do the minimum amount of hostess coaching. Maybe you just need to get out of your house for no particular reason and spend time with girls. Not that you're wanting to make any money, that you just want to go visit. I don't know. I'm not a professional visitor. I want to make money when I'm there. So I do my hostess coaching up front. Okay. Make sure you're doing it as well. There's all kinds of trainings back there. Hostess coaching by text, increase your party attendance, perfect party worksheet, and the top ways to make your party $1,000 party. Ladies, seriously, hostess coaching is the beginning and the end of a great party. Okay. Your last 2 code words is more money. More money. Now remember, take all 6 of those code words and you want to text those as a sentence to your upline. Okay, this is class number 3. This is hostess coaching, and we are now at the end of this class. So don't forget to text your code words to your upline. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you at class number 4.